I figure since I'm always throwing so many references at you, I shouldn't be talking at you. I should explain some things that happen every week. So this week I have a news item that I got questions for you about if you heard about it, and then we'll discuss it.
Okay.
And then we'll get into today's episode.
I love that.
Did you hear last week that the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the top law enforcement agency in the United States.
Trump? Is this Trump?
Yeah,
Florida,
they
the House?
seized 11 documents at his Clearwater estate at Scientology. No, I'm sorry, Mar-a-Lago.
I did hear
Palm
about
Beach.
that.
You heard
I
about this.
swiped on my phone.
Yeah.
And this is actually embarrassing that I'm going to admit, but I stopped because it said Mar-a-Lago.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to go to a hotel with my mom's side of the family every summer to this place called Lago Mar. And for a second, I thought that it was Lago Mar, the resort that was going down. So then I actually started reading about it because I was going to send it to my family, being like, look, the Lago Mar. And then I was like, thank God I read all of
No,
this.
Lago Mar is where Bizzaro Trump lives. He's opposite Trump. He's like, Mexicans are great people. None of them are rapists. Obama was born right here in the United States.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Anybody who says otherwise is racist. Like Nazis, who are bad people, by the way. Come on down to Largo Mar. It's free. Blacks, whites.
Anyways,
It's very
I read about
inclusive.
it, and I was like,
And I don't want to fuck my daughter.
This is
That's
not
Bizzaro
where
Trump.
I vacationed as a child.
You did not vacation at Mar-a-Lago.
No. And
That's
then
good.
but I did the research. I read it, and then I was like, okay, cool. This tracks with his usual.
Yeah, he just took 11 sets of classified documents that were like nuclear codes. Some of them were nuclear codes.
Oh, I didn't.
And he may have given them to some Russians who have seen it because now they're fingerprinting them to see who touched it. And they like broke into his safe. They took his passports. He just had them. He was just sitting on a bunch of documents. Like everybody steals office supplies from their job, but very few people take the blueprints to nuclear codes and bring them over to Vladimir. What were you going to say?
Well, there's a scene in Bridesmaids where Molly McCarthy or Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa.
Jesus.
That's
Melissa.
close. Right track, wrong
I'm
train.
trying. And then she's talking about all the nukes. She's like, I got all the codes.
Right.
She's like, a lot of shopping malls. She's like, do not repeat that. But I'm just picturing that scene of like being like shopping malls and like Kmart's and like Kansas. And I'm like, that's not funny, but that's why you saw
all the
that.
nukes are at different Mar-a-Lagos.
Yes.
You know what's crazy? He buried his ex-wife on his golf course so he could get a tax credit. His ex-wife is buried in the
dirt. So he says a cemetery and he gets a tax break?
Something like that. He buried it in New Jersey.
I didn't know she died.
Yeah, she died like a month ago. Ivana
She
Trump.
Didn't die?
His ex-wife did. Yeah, his first one. Ivana. She died last month.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not bullshitting. He's had 3. He had
Who's
Ivana,
the current?
Melania.
Thank you. I'm like, it all sounds the same.
Yeah, that's the new one. That's
Is
when
that
he
messed
had.
up to say? Is
Yeah.
that okay? Is that
No. I mean, they all have different names. Ivana, Marla, and Melania.
Okay. Was she old or was she young?
She was like, I mean, she was like 75. Really
weird.
Yeah,
How'd
I think
she
like
die?
he probably got punched in the stomach by one of his cronies.
Makes sense.
I don't know. I'm just making it up. I spread misinformation.
But she is really buried there.
She is
Got
dead
it.
and buried there. Yeah.
So back to the document.
That's a tragedy. No, that
So I
was-
have heard about it.
You heard
yeah.
about it.
I
Good.
heard about it. Yeah.
We're off to a great
Thank
start
you.
then.
Thank you so much.
Information.
Yeah. Look at me.
We're
current
informed.
events. We're informed.